whole thing and just break it completely this way. There it is. Watch out, Jay. Just got off work. Was on the base all night, taking care of those C-17s. They're sleeping right now. I got 3 jobs to do today. The first one's on base. A couple maple trees kind of falling apart. I'm gonna take those down for the base. And they're gonna clean them up. And then gotta drop a trailer off for somebody to fill up with some green debris and some garbage actually too. And then also another tree has fallen over and is resting in standing trees. It's kind of a disaster, but 3 jobs today. That is a big flag. That thing's massive. If you guys can see this in person, how big that is. It's gotta be freaking 50 feet wide. Huge. C-17 hangar. Time to wake up. We got work to do, truck. It's freaking raining out here too. This is gonna be awesome today. So the on-base crew is already over there chipping up some stuff that was already on the ground, so it's gonna totally ruin the audio of this video. But you can see they got some equipment out here in their trucks. I'll go over there and get some like some footage of what we're looking at, but I won't be able to talk too much because the chipper's gonna be loud. Before I walk over there, I'll show you what I'm talking about right now. Here's the trees. Maple here. There's also a maple here. And you'll see that one of the main leaders peeled out, broke off this tree, had some included bark on it, and it's resting in this maple over here, so it's kind of dangerous. I want to take this tree down in as big as pieces as I can to save time, because all this is a chop and drop, or whatever you guys call it when you just cut a tree down and you just leave. You don't have to clean it up. We're not cleaning this tree up. The faster I get this on the ground, the faster we get on to our next job. So I want to do the biggest pieces I can, but also be as safe as I can, because that big leader that's peeled out and resting in that other tree, that's the kind of thing that will kill you. Alright, so I'm a little bit closer here to the top of the tree. You can see how it's resting from that stem over there, or that stem, that whole tree, how it's coming up and resting into these stems above me. I'm actually tied in to one of them that it's leaning into, but we've recently had like some pretty decent windstorms, and this hasn't broke out, so that's why I feel safe being under this, because if it was gonna break out, it broke out yesterday or the day before, and we had these 30 mile an hour, 50 mile an hour gust of wind. So I feel like it's stable in there, stable enough for me to be in this tree. It's not gonna come out right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this whole right side. I can just fall these stems out here, and that'll eliminate half the tree. And I'm not too worried about this up here, because this is the dangerous part of the job, is this piece. And it's resting in these 2 pieces here. So I can eliminate this whole section and not affect what's going on here.
He's not having any movement while he's going up. Thinking it should be pretty safe for this whole opposite side of the tree.
I'm mostly worried about something breaking out up top and coming down and hitting me, so that's why I keep kind of looking up. Let's see if I can get this whole right side off right here. Probably stay off the clip line so I can move around faster if I need to dodge something. I already see some stuff hanging in there, so I gotta be careful with it. Alright, now the back side right here. Tips resting up here, so we'll see how this goes right here. Crack down the side like that. That maple. I even cut the sides a little bit of the hinge to try not to have it peel so much. I guess I could go a little deeper on the next piece. You can see how it kind of tried a barber chair right there. That is really cut up and it's not moving, so I'm gonna give it a push. Which means the top's hung up a little bit. That was fun. So here's my thought on getting the rest of the tree down. 2 stems right underneath me. They're leaning out here in the right direction, out here where I want them to go. This back stem, these 2 are leaning out towards the street. The top of this other tree is right there. And it's resting in kind of the center of everything here, but most kind of more in this side over here. So what I think I'll do is I'll put a rope in on this side, like right here. We'll hook it up to the big machine. There's a machine over here we can hook it up to. I'll do a face cut and a back cut on the stem, and we'll pull all this over with this hanger in it still and have it all just come out. In honor of Jeff Schroeder's recent rope snapping when he's doing the negative rigging, today I selected a larger diameter rope to pull this tree over with, just for you, Jeff. I got this, I think it's at least 5/8 bull rope. Yeah, I think it's 5/8. It's rated for a crap ton. Rated for more than we're gonna need today. At least 200 feet, if not more, but there you go, Jeff. I'm not trying to make same rookie mistakes you made. Come on. So it's really important that I put this pull rope on the right stem here. This forward side doesn't have as much teeth on the tree. It doesn't have as much hold on the tree as this back piece does right here. So if I was to pull from this one, you know, it's more forward, but there's a higher chance probability of breaking as we're pulling it, versus this back one here. Even though it kind of leans back, it's still the main portion of this leader, of this trunk. So it's best for me to tie into that one versus this one. So I'll tie into it right here, probably right where I'm at's fine. It doesn't have to be all the way at the top. I just need to be like at least like probably middle ground area. Probably go right here before it splits off into 2 other pieces, because I don't want to tie to just one of those either. So just have to have a good pulling spot. So I got a running bowline in this with the little knot here so it doesn't slide out. I just put it up around this little backside limb to hold it up, but most of it's going to be pulling off this piece, and we'll have a line angle out all the way out here attached to this little vehicle. Look how tiny, it's so tiny. I got a big old chain in this thing. Pull some of this out of here with this machine. Yeah, pull that out of there. That's a lot of weight, man. I'd hate to see that chain snap in half. That'll cut you in half.
Face shield down.
Jake said face shields down. That's gonna save us for sure. Guys, this is so much larger than it looks like on video. Grab that rope, Jake. That's probably 2.5 feet across right there. See how it's resting up in that tree. Look at this backside, nasty. Even this whole back piece over here is rotted out. Surprised this piece hasn't already broke out yet. There's quite a bit of weight out there towards the road, and that's really rotten. So that's not gonna hold on much longer. I just untied a knot that's been in here for a while, and that is a sad end of rope right there. All right, so we got to change the plans. The original plan just wasn't going to work, and I'll show you why. I still have that red rope in the tree attached up here. I was planning on pulling it straight out, but the problem with that is when this front piece starts to break off, because I wanted to pull the whole tree, but I'm afraid the bark down here, there's too much included bark, and I feel like it's gonna break. As soon as I start doing my face cut here, this seam is gonna let go. I don't trust that at all, that this is connected very, very strong right there. So once I start that face cut, all this weight pulling forward is gonna break off, and I'm gonna be right underneath it. And then the rope that we would have stretched out, this big stem, when it breaks, it comes down, it's gonna come down right on top of that rope, and it's probably gonna snap the rope and become very unpredictable. And the idea here is to have all this predictable. So we just shot a line up into the tree. I'm gonna zap off these logs right here, do some face cuts, try to do some light back cuts, and I'll move out of the way completely, and we'll have the loader try to pull these two when I'm away from it, and that way it's safer. Checking this rope tension here, keep going. Okay, we got a lot of pull in that thing now. Okay, got a little bit of movement there. Okay, stand by. We're ready to move, Jake.
Right at me. I'm safe.
Nice. Got her. That was fun. So that worked perfectly, and it just peeled right out of itself, just like I was hoping for. This is really dry, brittle wood, so yeah, that just worked out perfectly. Now we're gonna pull this whole back leader over, back this way. Tell him to pull a little bit. I'm out of here. I was not hanging out for that. Nice. So check this out. There's so much pull in this that it welded itself together right here a little bit. Like, not substantial damage, but it definitely had gotten hot as it was pulling, that it kind of attached itself. That's interesting. I've never seen that before on these ropes. Very nice. It wants to. There it goes. Nice.
Oh, there you go.
Got some greening over here.
she blows.
That looks good. That works. We're almost there. We got one more piece, and this leaning way out there towards the road, so we're gonna put a rope in it, just break the whole thing out. Look at the seam down here, it's bad. We'll pull that whole thing and just break it completely this way. I don't think I'm not even gonna put a saw in it. Perfect, right to the crotch. All right, so there's no cuts on this tree at all. I'm just gonna have him pull it and we're gonna see what it does. I wanna see this break. Perfect. Dang, I thought it was gonna break down here, but it broke up there. That's fine, that's why we got the big rope. Hey, look at all the little flying maple things, little helicopters. All right, we're wrapped up here, guys. I'm almost out of battery. Let's get to that job, next job. All right, we're set up at the next job here. Here's the problem. That does not belong there. And again, it's a lot bigger than it looks like on video. It broke off here at this, it was a codom, and it just broke in half. Part of the codom did, and it just rolled out onto these trees over here. I think it's just resting mostly in this little stem right here. I think if we cut this, it will roll out right here where we can easily access it. So Jake is gonna run the Echo saw.
590.
It's a 590, barely used that one. He's gonna cut this stem right here, and he's gonna run for his life, and this is gonna fall all out. Oh, look at that. Oh my. All right, back cut and be ready to bail.
Back cut. I see movement. Yeah, I don't think I'm close. It's going very slowly.
There it is. Watch out, Jake. Awesome. Now we get to clean all this up.